Coming together, walking side by side with breast cancer survivors. The More Than Pink Walk, that is just a couple weeks away, and you still have time to sign up. Merrilee Neal, a breast cancer survivor, is here this morning to talk about the importance of the Susan G. Komen Walk. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Glad you can join us. Of course, we are proud sponsors of this event. We have been for many years. This is such an important event. Let's go ahead and talk about it. First, let's start off with your story.
Yes, well, almost 9 years ago, I was celebrating a milestone birthday, being 50, and my world was rocked a bit when I got a call back after my mammogram, my annual mammogram. And, through those additional diagnostics, and I'm, feel so honored and to know the fact that Susan G. Komen does provide so many of those services. I did have insurance, and I had the ability to go and make sure that I took care of and figured out, what I needed to know about this abnormal mammogram. So I am definitely an advocate for early detection and making sure that women get their screenings every year.
Cancer-free now, which is
Yes,
great. Is great to hear. The importance of mammograms important. Let's talk about the importance of this walk and the money that's going to be raised and how it stays here in our community.
Right. I mean, for years, people have known us, the Komen organization, through our pink ribbon. That is not going away, but that ribbon really has been a sign of awareness. And we know to be able to eradicate this disease and make sure that we offer the services and support that's necessary, we need to be more than pink. And so that's why our event now has a new name, a little refreshed experience in Balboa Park this year on November 7th, because it is important that we let our community know, we invite them to join us for not only the wonderful walk and beautiful walk through Balboa Park, but also to learn more about, as you said, the impact of the fundraising and the dollars that go towards women, men, and their families here in San Diego.
Breast cancer does not discriminate. It could be anybody. What does this walk mean for survivors and their family members?
Wow, that is a very emotional question and answer, in that the very first time I did that back probably 8 years ago, just after being diagnosed. If you've never done that and you've never been in that community in the park, it is every emotion. There's smiles, there's laughs, there's tears, because it really takes all of us in this community to understand that almost everyone that we know has been impacted by breast cancer in some way, shape, or form. In San Diego, each day, 6 women are diagnosed with breast cancer, and 1 woman will still lose her life. So, it's continuing on, but making sure in a different world that we provide an opportunity that honors those that we've lost, supports those who are going through the fight, and as a community, making sure that we keep working to fight and find a way to end this disease.
Yeah. Merrilee, talk about, we mentioned that, the money stays here. Talk about some of the resources that Susan G. Komen provides for women. There's so much that people don't think about. When the women lose their hair, they need wigs and so many other things. Can you address that?
Sure. And although a very large amount of our donations and impact go towards research, which is very important, and here in San Diego, we have organizations like Salk and whatnot that really brings those research dollars back here. You're right. A lot of people in San Diego and throughout the United States and world do not understand or know about the services and support. And yes, from transportation to, as you said, wigs and support. Sometimes we've able to help families with just paying their bills to keep their electricity on, because we know that when women and families are going through breast cancer, it doesn't just affect that person, it affects their entire family. And it's tough. It's tough to be able to put food on the table. And we have been able to do that for many families as well. So there is a lot more than what that pink ribbon shows, and that's the very important part of bringing people out to the park to not only participate in the walk, but throughout the event that day, there will be a lot of interactive engagements with food trucks and live music, and really areas that impact and show our screening devices and things like that, so that everyone in San Diego can get a firsthand look at exactly how important it is for us to continue this fight.
I cannot explain enough how important events like this are. It's because of organizations like Susan G. Komen that we've been able to find so many different ways to treat breast cancer, sometimes not even chemotherapy anymore. Merrilee, thank you so much for joining us. We, again, are proud sponsors of this event, and for people who, survivors like you, to see so many people out there, it is touching, it's important, and it's such a big deal to our community. November 7th at 8 a.m. at Balboa Park, opening ceremonies at 7:30. If you're just watching this and you're looking at your calendar, what you're doing, if you don't have any plans, come on out there. You can still sign up. You can find this information on our website, cbs8.com. Merrilee, thank you so much for joining us.
I just wanted to make sure everyone knew too that registration is free. So we really are encouraging, if you've never been before, come on out, be a part of this. And we can't wait to see everyone on November 7th.